Yep, I got scared. You heard that.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up so I know which wire goes where, and I'm deciding which channel each, what front and rear are going to be. So I'm going to make channel A on this amplifier my fronts, and channel B my rears. And I also wrote up a little piece of paper that tells me which wire is which when I zip tie with I'm color coding it essentially, so that when it comes time to install this stuff, I know which one is which. I'm gonna go. Channel A is gonna be. It's gonna sit right here. That's enough room. So that's my front right, that's my front left. Red is left. Oh, look at that, it's already got its connectors for me. I'm probably going to shorten these wires because I don't feel like having spaghetti all over again. But it's there if we need them, because I'd say that's just a wee bit long. And we got rear left. It's blue. Got that out of the way right now. These can go back here. Since I got that done, we're gonna cut this zip tie, because I know yellow and blue are my door speakers, and green is my subwoofer. So I'm gonna throw my green out this direction. Now, if only I could remember what the color code was for those two. Yellow is front, so yellow is channel A. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in now. And then gray was left. Channel B will be the rears. That's all set up. I will be right back. I am going to grab a ratchet. We're going to be using the old seat clip locations to tie down our body grounds. This worked just fine in the silver Mustang, so I'm going to keep with it on this one. Now these should be 8 millimeters. They indeed are. We're not going to be going back in with the rear seat. That'll loop down and around just like that. When I put this bar in, none of these wires are really going to be all that visible. I'm going to flip you guys to this side. I'm going to pull those interior trim panels real quick. That way that's free. Then we're going to start routing the other power cable and put in the ground for the other amplifier. I'll catch you guys in a second. Why is that screw so long? Same thing on this side, pulling the seat belt. That was obnoxious. We're not going to have to pull the lower portion of this seat belt. This thing was just acting like I wanted to fall off. Now it's stuck in here. That's one way to take her free. Oh, I was missing like half the clips back here. That's wild. Ah, things clip too. This is Bill. One way to remove it is to simply break it. So I guess it works. Number 2. Belts out. I'm gonna go clean the rear deck. We're gonna put the rear deck in. Start reassembling this side of the interior. So we're gonna route this other power wire the same way the first one was run. Oh, how cool is that? There's a little tab right here. Tuck her in behind that. Up and around right there, except that needs to go under the seat belt, not over it. So cool. I'm gonna push a little bit more through so I can route that a little bit better. I'm just putting my remote turn on wire behind the clips so it stays tucked away. Flip this over, same trajectory. We are going to split this off into 2 wires so it turns on both. We're going to set that right there. Realize I've routed it again over the seat belt instead of under. I'm going to stick that right there. And in the center. There she goes. We get some clips to put her down. I'm gonna get this side panel back up. Would have helped if I gotten those clips out, I guess. So I'm just going to clip everything into place real quick, and I'll get back with you guys after that. So again, we're doing the same thing on this side. We're going to be grounding off over here. I did have to drill out the eyelet on the ground a little bit. I wasn't sure how that was going to go in all honesty, so I didn't film it. I figured that might actually just been the grounding point again like the other one did. I try not to curse on camera. So wire is ran. Now I may have to take this out so I can put my rear seat delete kit in here. I'm not entirely sure on that just yet. I might just move where it's supported to back here. So you got the wires ran. I'm gonna get the 2 last trim pieces in here, and then we'll start wiring everything to the amp so that we know it works. We get it routed the way we want it to be routed. The last step we'll do is we're going to connect it to the battery. We'll get all the inline fuses and everything hooked up, and we'll go from there. This is when I find out I probably wasn't filming. Why you no love me? This is when I find out 99 panels don't fit the 2003 and up panels. Well, apparently this is just gonna kick my teeth in. So I'm gonna catch you guys when it's installed. So I figured out the issue that I'm having is this rod's a little too thick. Now, it's probably not the right way to use one of those things. But let's see if that resolves my issue.
I think it's not wrecked or something. Wait, nothing really wants to fit together correctly. It's almost like I'm using the parts from the wrong car.
So fun fact of the day, guys. I just found out interior sail panels, these, from a 99 don't fit an 03. I couldn't find anything online about that, but I did some measurements and they do not line up. So we're gonna go back with the original ones, which I already did it on the other side, and I do kind of like how it looks. It's not what I was hoping for, but you can't win every battle, you know? Well, that's cool. That ain't gonna work no more. Well, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I'm going to clean up and go hang out in the house where it's slightly above 11 degrees. We'll get back on this tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys then.